Come on, work with me. So, hi. First live stream. I decided, what the hell not? Yeah, I was like, you know, there's one thing I've never done in my life on YouTube in the 10 years I've been on this. Yeah, 10 years, can you believe it? And that is... And yeah, let's see if this actually works. I don't see anybody here. Also, why does it look like I got crap on my face? I don't. Well, I know I look a little red in the face, mostly because it's Florida and it's friggin' hot. I also decided, you know, most of you guys already know what I look like on YouTube from Comic Universe. So, I kind of had this, this thought of, you know what, screw it, I'll just, oh, hi, Media Detective, you're the first one here on my first stream! And I know I'm holding the camera because it's like twisted around, so I need to figure that out real quick. Hi, everybody. I don't think we'll be doing questions yet, so hold that thought, whoever you are, McDaniel, or Barry McDaniel. I'm trying to figure out how to hold a friggin' camera. You can't do shit, can you, DPZ, right? You just can't do it. Great, you can all see the horrendousness of my room. And maybe I'll do a room tour, but give me one moment. Gotta figure this out. Why is don't let it beat you. How have I been? How have I been? Oh yeah, warning. I don't, you know, audio warning. I can't figure this out. I've just done my first live stream. I can't believe it. I'm scared, Lydia. Also, hello everyone, Mr. Emerald, Billy Mount. Yeah. I might do this more often if this does well, honestly. And I tried to do this on my phone, but, forget that noise. Well, it's not really a space reveal, Spongy. If you went to my other channel, Comic Universe, that's Universe is the U. And yeah, you would know that I do have, in fact, a face. Thick boy! Buddy, I've dropped over 60 pounds! You know, I ain't fat. Yeah. Say hello to the gun show. Well, actually, the other arm's more impressive, but don't worry. I've set my guns to stun. I don't know if that was... anyway. How have I been doing again? You know, probably best you don't ask me that right now. Rather, rinse and obey. Rather, rinse and obey. Alright. I loved your comic book crossover announcement. Thank you. Epic man behind the voice. Yes! I do believe I am epic. Thank you for acknowledging that. I know I'm not looking directly at the camera, but mostly because I'm trying to like hold it still with one hand because it's like twisted around. So, how are we gonna do this? Let's see. It's only been 4 minutes since I started this. It feels longer. And I don't know if I'm, like, entertaining. Actually, you know what? Let me do something for you. Let me show you around my room. Actually, no, that's not a good idea. My room is a goddamn mess. But yeah, as you can see, here's a glimpse of it. It's a, you know, it's a friggin' nightmare of a room. I've completely nuked this place. You know, maybe you should have cleaned up first, DPZ. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Do a room tour, not now. I'm not going to do the boat thing. I am not. Yeah, this is actually... so far, so good. And again, not so much face reveal. What was I going with this? Oh yeah, I'm done. This isn't technically a face reveal. This is more like, This is more like show off on my channel. Again, I've done this before in Comic Universe. So hang on. Oop, that's new. So I've done this before, and I was like, you know what? Since people already know what I look like on. Oh yeah, thank you for the poster review. That poster is actually really hard to find now because it got re-edited with all the X-Men and Fantastic Four taken out of it. So I actually own one of the last ones of this form. Hey, so what are you going to talk about? Have you done this before? No, I haven't! I just thought of it. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do a live stream and see how it goes. So far, it has not, so far it's been so good, but, what's the Godzilla Bros? I don't know that. So am I doing a Q&A on here? Maybe I might bring back Q&As for those who don't remember or are new to the channel. I used to do Q&As for certain topics or certain characters, just to close the gap on it. And I kind of got tired of it because it was just a bitch and a half to record it all. But I decided, maybe if this live stream does good, maybe I'll bring back Q&As and do live Q&As like that, and maybe do live Q&As with certain topics like that. So let's see if this goes well. Man, that is a lot to take in. Wait, that's how... Okay, someone just talked about Isla Sorna and Fallen Kingdom, and I never talked to... I always had that problem of, why don't... Still, it looks like I got crap on my face. It's just my beard. I trimmed it, and now it looks like I got, like hot sauce on my face. What the fuck? Anyway. Okay, the average kid or Avenge Kid, I don't friggin' know, asked me, was saying, Isla Sorna is apparently a barren wasteland now. I don't know how that happened. Alright, whatever. I guess I was pretty much saying, oh, we can't have 2 islands. Whatever. You just got shitty with your, you got lazy, shitty writing. That's what I thought. How do you think of a premise between the Steven Universe and IDW Transformers crossover look? Amber Yen asks. I've always had it in my head that there was a war between the Gems and the Cybertronians before there was the war between the Autobots and Decepticons, and it was actually it was in a time period when the Optimus was still Orion Pax, and Megatron was getting a lot of ground for his movement, which wasn't called the Decepticons yet, but yeah, that's how it kind of started, and this is how he got more ground. That was a lot to take in. I really don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm almost 9 minutes in, and I can't get my shit together. This is amazing, but you got... Oh, do I like Cards Against Humanity? I played it only, a few times, but I feel really awful after I play it, because I sit down and think about, man, I am a horrible human being sometimes with the questions I get to be the card czar and all that. I'm a really terrible human being. Awesome Rebel 55 asks, Cartoon Network DC crossovers would be like. Well, I'd like to see those, but hang on, am I in the shot? Yeah, I'm in the shot. I'm just looking at the screen just so I can read the questions and, hello people! I've got my glasses on because, yeah. Hello, Robo Brando, excuse me. Have you ever played Persona? I have not. I mean, I've heard of it, and I know of the game, but I've never played it. How's your time watching My Hero Academia? It's good. I'm kicking myself that I've spent this long waiting to watch it. So it's an experience that I finally got around to watching this. Yeah, it's nice. It's a good anime. I was expecting like your typical like Naruto or something like oh, I'm gonna be the best, and even though I'm a total screw up, and now I have this secret power and all that. It's a lot different, and All Might is God. Yeah. All right. What old show would you like to see rebooted? I don't think we need a reboot right away, guys. I've got to be honest. Also, I think if you guys can hear any sound, that's actually my fan. I just had this sudden realization. 11 minutes in, and I just make this realization. Oh, they're probably hearing some weird, like someone's beating the mic to death with a fist or something. It's the goddamn fan. Hang on, let me fix that. Just fuck it. What is life? Hello, yeah, hello, Ivan. I'd make a great comedian. I don't think so, honestly. Oh, there we go. See, we got a little bit of my room. Let's see if it'll autofocus. That I actually got from that thing of Darth Maul. That actually I got during the Star Wars Fest. I can't remember what they used to call it for the Star Wars Festival at Disney before they changed it. And that was before they actually owned the rights to Disney. I mean, they own the rights to Star Wars. Fuck! Also, I don't know if you guys can see it, but also I got this little piece of fan art a few years ago, several years ago actually, of Superman and the 10th Doctor fighting Brainiac and the Daleks. And it's funny, that was always a crossover, and that's exactly how I would do it, of the Daleks teaming up with Brainiac to travel back in time to kill Superman's parents, and Superman and the Doctor go back in time to save them. Oh, yeah, and also we got Bill Cipher, and... Oh, I want to show you something real quick. Hang on. Oh, there's more in my room. Yep, told you it was a fucking mess. Anyway, so this I got at a little convention called CityCon. This little watch, this Bill Cipher watch. And the funny thing is that they had told me that... what was it? This was a one-of-a-kind. Like, this is the only one we've made so far. Oh, that was a goddamn lie. Fucking lie right there. I dropped $40 into a one-of-a-kind friggin' watch. And, yeah. I find out, like, next con I go to, I find another person with the exact watch! It still works, too. I mean, I gotta redo the time and everything, but yeah. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, I love it, but for a moment, I was like, yeah, I've got the only Gravity Falls stopwatch! Oh, I don't feel so special anymore. Yeah. Anyway, so maybe one day I'll do a live stream room tour, but when my room is cleaned, or at least I've moved shit around. Like, as you can see, I've got bottles of stuff I've just moved here. Hang on. Yeah, just I need to clean my room, obviously. You know, it's interesting to note that I should have thought of this ahead of time, but I was like, no, let's see where this goes. It should be fun. Yeah. I'm just reading the comments right now. What, and what? That guy who loves Momo. So this is where the magic happens. Oh, okay. Yep. Someone said, can you make a premise for Thor Ragnarok version of Star vs. the Force of Evil? It's kind of funny. I did have an idea of, like, because I'm convinced Globgor, Eclipse's husband and Meteora's father, is going to be like Surtur of the Star vs. the Forces of Evil universe. That's how I think it's going to go. And I kind of thought before that, I created this creature called Tubal. Tubal was like this giant, like, loosely based off of Tiamat from Dungeons and Dragons, you know, that 5-headed dragon, King Ghidorah looking motherfucker. So I thought that, yeah, Tubal was this, like, he was known as the Doom of Muni. And he was going to destroy Muni. He was, like, destined to destroy it. But now we've got Globgor, so I'm like, I don't need that anymore. I think Globgor is going to wreck shit on his own. He doesn't need a fan creation. Nope. Oh, do you know that there's a oh yeah, Bendis' Man of Steel can go F itself. I am not even joking, people. Bendis, I knew it from the get-go. I was optimistic about Bendis's very optimistic about Bendis's Superman because I was like, maybe he just needs a fresh start. No, he does not. Okay? Total nosedive from issue 1. Rocco Zool, or whatever the fuck he's called, can go fuck himself in the ass. The whole thing with Jonathan Kent, and now it looks like they're going to one more day, and I knew it! I friggin' knew it from day one that this was going to happen, that they were going to one more day Clark and Lois's relationship and get rid of John along with it. So I was kind of thinking, yeah, that's, you know, this is going to be the problem, is that, you know, I knew that was going to happen. And we got one issue to go, and I guarantee you that it's going to be bad. And for some reason, now Bendis had this other character, and he also he's going to bring in Nuclear Man from Quest for Peace. Yeah, because we all wanted that, right? It's not because he looks like the Sentry, right? You know, that character you created, right, Bendis? That can't be it, right? He looks like the Sentry, and you're probably going to make him like the Sentry, right? Just a thought. Yeah. Yes, I have heard of the lost narrator, Jeremy Chambers. Most recent news concerning... Oh, I haven't heard it, actually. I haven't heard any news. I should... Come on, DPZ, you're a goddamn kaiju fan. You should get with the goddamn program. Let's see. Bendis is the Dark Energon to DC's regular Purple Energon. I don't get that joke. I should, but I don't. Actually, it was like, all right, I actually do. I'm just like, yeah. So pretty much the same problem from the start with New 52 Superman was with Wonder Woman. Yep. Well, thank you, Ethan. It's like, I always feel like, okay, Robo Brando asked, pitch me a Steven Universe Jessica Jones crossover. I think what I would... Okay, this could be a little tough, and I don't know if I could, like, make it work, but right off the top of my head, I think I would have it that Gray, like, they're in the city, they're in New York City, and this would be a time when, like, I would have probably more with Alias, with the Alias comics from Bendis. Yeah, good Bendis writing, funny enough, I've brought it back around. What I would do is... what I would do is have, like, maybe the Purple Man has, like, gets control over the gems, and maybe Steven goes to Jessica going, hey, you're a hero, help me out. That's the best I got. Could I imagine the Combaticons doing a Ginyu Force pose? Actually, funny enough, I remember a few years back, I remember looking at a piece of fan art in DeviantArt where it had the No, it was the the Constructicons, not the Combaticons, the Constructicons doing the Ginyu pose. But I think the Combaticons would be cool too. Venom MHA, I don't know if I can think of one right off the top of my head. Any ideas for Pen Zero DC Crisis story? None that I can think of. Although if I did think of something, it'd probably be with Superboy Prime as the villain. Do you ever watch Death Battle? Yeah, I do. Sorry, back went stiff. Any opinion on Super Sons? I like it. I really do. My friend Ian, aka Sid Part 2, who I do Geeky Gentleman with, he really loves them. Like, more than a friend. That's a too dark of a joke. I take that back. What did you think about Wildstorm characters in the New 52? Oh, it was a great idea. It was a really great idea until, you know, they didn't fuck all with it. They did jack all with that. I swear they did nothing with that. The only one they really... And they were trying to make Hellspawn to Superman villain. I was all hyped for that, and they did jack with it. The only ones that really seemed to work were Midnighter and Apollo, which thank God, because I really love Midnighter and Apollo as characters. I love their relationship. I think they're both badass. Yeah, so thank God they actually worked for a while. I think did Tom King do Midnighter when he had his ongoing before he did? No, it was Tim Seeley, right? Or was it Tom King? Either way, it was really good. I highly recommend you guys to go check out the Midnighter ongoing from DC before it became like, I think it was in the cusp of Rebirth. All right, there's so many questions. I'm only going to be able to pick and choose here. Any thoughts on review? Oh, Mike Root asked a very good question. For those who remember, there was a Supernatural Scooby-Doo crossover, and I did watch it, even though I've never really got into Supernatural because I thought, it's just CW stuff. And I thought about it, and I watched the episode, and I actually did a review on my channel, my other channel I do with my friend C-Dubs, a.k.a. Craig. We did a review together about it, but the review, for some reason, his phone effed it up. And yeah, we had a review all set, but I really dug. It was a nice jumping on point for new Supernatural fans. It really got it, but the gore in there was really funny. Even by animations, I was like, even by TV standards, I was like, God damn, they got away with a lot. Let's see what else. But all in all, I did like it, and it actually got me to watch more of Supernatural. So I know some of you guys are like, yee. Again, people are asking, wow, you finally revealed yourself? I'm like, I've revealed myself for months now on Comic Universe. You guys can go subscribe to that. Yeah, every subscribe counts because I want that to be that other channel to be a thing. But I was like, you know what? F it. I want to do my own live stream. Hype for new Steven Universe episodes. Yep. That's not even a question. That shouldn't even be a question. I am. Would you want a Wildstorm cinematic universe? I would, but I don't think anyone's going to go for it. But then again, DC films do kind of need the help. Let's see. Have you ever watched JoJo? I have not. And it's not because, like, it's just an anime that I was like, I'm not feeling it. I mean, I dig the character of Dio. I think he's a cool villain. But I was just like, nah. I'm just not feeling it. God damn, what is up with my hair right now? It's all curled, and I put shit in it. I'm like, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, pro tip. If you're going to do your hair, make sure you're watching in the mirror, you know, instead of trying to set up a goddamn stream. Just food for thought. Let's see. I look like big AI. I don't know who that is. Is he my doppelganger? I must destroy him then. There can only be one. And I just made a Highlander reference. Son of a bitch. Bryan Cranston is Norman Osborn. That'd be cool, Warhawk. And yes, Treva, I just said I'm watching My Hero Academia. I always imagine you looking like Captain Picard. Thanks. That's actually a really good compliment. I would say I look more like Jim Kirk, right? And I'm pretty much like that. I knew it. I like the moment I did that eye wiggle, I was that eyebrow wiggle. I was like, "Yep, someone just got creeped out," and it was me. Um. Do you read any comics from Xenoscope? Asks Go Shinobi. I actually only have read one, and that was the Robin Hood Origins, which my friend Mount Vernon Kid got for me. Yes, that's the only one I've read, but I've actually wanted to read more. And it's not because it's like the reason why I never got into it is because I just thought it was a little more like sexploitation. I'm not really into that. I mean, I'm not really all for that. So I was like, if you're just either pick a lane like Tarot Witch of the Black Rose, which does, it gives you what you came for, or tease everybody. I was like, don't do both. But Robin Hood Origins was actually really good. And it got me to like actually want to read more Zenoscope comics. Or Xenoscope. I don't know how you pronounce that. Now dance to Move It by Reel to Reel. Ha ha ha! Fuck no. Robin Hood Green Arrow crossover from DC and Xenoscope. I'd really like that, and DC's been really open with crossovers, so I would dig it. I would really dig it. Sorry, back went. And I know DPZ is wearing a Deadpool shirt. What the hell? I'm just now suddenly realizing things. I'm realizing that I'm just feeding into it. Homestuck I never got into. The fandom really creeps me out. Yes, I agree. We do need a Transformers Justice League crossover. We're overdue for it. I feel like there's something else I want to show you guys since I'm doing a live stream right now. And, what should I show off to you guys? I got nothing that'll make you go, ooh and ah. Really. I got nothing. Do more live streams. I might in the future. Have I ever watched Man of Heist Castle? No, because it's on a streaming site that I can't fucking afford. I got Netflix and I got DirecTV. That's all I can really hold in the budget. I'm a poor person. Leave me be. Spider-Man comics from Toei. Yay or nay? Definite yay. I want Leo Pleurodon to be a part of the Marvel Universe. DPZ was secretly Wade Wilson the whole time. You found my secret. I must go now. So actually, let me ask you guys, since you're all here, what comics should I pick up past or present, like in trade or whatever? Like, is there any comics you think I would like? Not manga, because there's so much manga. Oh, hang on. Surprise appearance. Hello? Hello? Okay, just doing a live stream on YouTube. It's fine. It's kind of fun. The viewers are eating it up. All right, bye-bye. Love you too. Bye. Sorry, that was a guest appearance from my mother. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that's actually one person you guys haven't seen yet, is my mom. I mean, you've heard my dad a few times on here. Maybe my brother at one point, but now he's overseas right now. Oh, I didn't read any of the goddamn things. Okay, ROM versus Transformers, that's on my list. Oh, hang on. Don't touch anything. Deathstroke by Chris Priest, that's also on my list. Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, definitely. JSA by Jeff Johns, totally. Action Comics by Dan Jurgens, totally. Skull Island, that's also on my list. I read a bit of Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman. I wasn't a fan of it. I'm sorry. All-Star Superman I actually own. I own both volumes. Action Comics Rebirth. Again, we talked about this. Yeah. Sorry. All-Star Superman I actually own. I own both volumes. Action Comics Rebirth, again, we talked about this, yeah. Starman, actually, I really want to get Starman, but the trades are so goddamn hard to get. Did your dad ever get to you to like Doctor Who? Did you ever get your dad to like Doctor Who? Nope. He actually, no, kind of. Because the only Doctor Who he enjoys is the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston. He loves that whole season. Everything else, no. Constantine from New 52. DC or Toho? Toho. Saga. Okay, I Hate Fairyland. That's another good one. Mortal Kombat X Comics. Did you like the All-Star animated, the All-Star Superman animated film? Yes, I did. I did. Well, I mean, it's good for what it is because we knew it wasn't going to be. I knew it wasn't exactly going to be like the comic. Come on, fucking talk, dude. Green Lantern Renegade by Robert Venditti. I read a little bit, wasn't impressed. Superman Rebirth, yeah, I've been reading it. Irredeemable, I read that, really good. Dark Knight's Metal, read it, and I wasn't a fan. I like in theory, it's good. Like, it's a good idea, but it's so Scott Snyder. Fables, oh yeah, definitely I'll check out Fables. Madman and the Atomics, that sounds interesting. Marvel vs. DC, already own that. Any other recommendations for you guys? Any recommendations at all? Darkstalkers versus Street Fighter, I've been meaning to get that. Mega Man, alright. Oh, that's not a comic. And I know I'm sitting weird, but it's mostly like I gotta look at the camera and look at the question. So I'm in my chair, and I'm in the most awkward-ass position I've ever been. Like, this is not doing any favors for my back right now. I'm just letting you guys know. Quantum and Woody, definitely I want to check that out. Criminal Macabre by Steve Niles. I read that, wasn't a fan. Sorry. Dark Knight Returns, I've read that. Who hasn't read Dark Knight Returns? Actually, I just remembered something. I want to ask you guys. Watchmen, I read that. Yeah. Who hasn't? Again, it's one of those comics you just have to read. So, The Mask, yeah, read that too. Actually, let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys this question, because I've had this in my head for a few times, and since I'm already doing these face reveal comics, I've been thinking about doing a series similar to Comic Pop. If you guys ever heard of Comic Pop, where they sit down and talk to comics with this Sal, the guy who's in charge of the channel, sits down and just makes jokes and shit talks a comic or really praises it with his friends. And I was thinking about doing that, but with my family. Because a lot of my family either knows comics or not a lot, and I like to get their reactions. So I was thinking, like, since I have such a huge family behind me, I was thinking maybe if I could sit down and talk and do like something in the vein of Comic Pop, where I sit down with like a family member and talk about a certain comic. Like maybe I'll pick the comics, obviously, but like I'll sit down with like my parents or my grandparents or my aunt and uncle or my cousins and talk about it and shit talk with them, because some of them I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice with. Oop, hello. Oh, thing derped out on me for a second. But yeah, some of them, like, I gotta, like, be PC with, but other ones I'm just like, yeah, I can say fuck, bitch, and all these other words, and it's great! Yeah, hi, Carlotta! Could be, good bonding time, sounds like fun. Yeah, I was thinking that, too. Also, because, like, my mom's side of the family is really socially awkward, so it'd be when I actually talked about this idea with her, and she said no, and I was like, yes, I'm doing it now because you're saying no, and I was like, yes, I'm doing it now because you're saying no. Yeah. You see, I would think about, like, doing... Oh, yeah, there's my pop collection. There's my little pop collection over there. I don't really have... I've only got, like, a handful of pops because I've only got so much money on me most of the time. But to show, I've got Caesar from War of the Planet of the Apes. Green Ranger, Tommy, my boy. Jerry, Rick and Morty. Bill Cipher, had to get Bill Cipher. Dapper Jack Skellington, that was a Hot Topic exclusive that my brother got for me for Christmas. That was a Christmas present. Peridot, you gotta show some love for Perry. Caecilius from Doctor Strange, Hot Topic exclusive that my brother got for me for Christmas. That was a Christmas present. Peridot, you gotta show some love for Perry. Caecilius from Doctor Strange, that's my sister got me that one because she was like, "Hey, I found this for her." I was like, "Okay." Daredevil, the black costume, like the year one costume of Daredevil, because she was like, "Hey, I found this for her." I was like, "Okay." Daredevil, the black costume, like the year one costume of Daredevil. Rick, Kylo Ren, Amethyst, Arkham Asylum Killer Croc, Ash from Evil Dead, Army of Actually, it's Army of Darkness Ash. Krampus, Frieza, and Cthulhu. There you go. That's all the pops I have, but there's so many more I want to get, like Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine. Actually, this is a lot better position, I should say. I want to get Hellboy, some of the Masters of Evil, Cobra Commander, the Godzilla pop, Smaug. I definitely want the Smaug pop. It's getting hard to get, and I need to get it now. And because I'm so late in the game, and there's one pop I really regret buying, and it was before I got into the pop craze. Was because I found a pop of Grell from Black Butler, and I really like Grell. He's one of my favorite characters in anime, and I really like Grell. Is it the stream repeating for anyone? Oh yeah, definitely. Zach said Gargoyles pops. Definitely, I want Gargoyles pops, like all of them. And it sucks too because Hudson's an exclusive. I was like, fuck that. But Brooklyn, if I can get any of it, it's definitely my boy Brooklyn. Brooklyn was my boy, so I gotta get him. There were Duck Dodgers pops, really? Fuck, I am really late in the game. But no, what really got me into wanting to collect pops was actually I was at a con a few years ago, and I was with one of my cousins, and he really collected pops, and he got like a buy one get one free. And he was like, "Hey man, you want one?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take this Daredevil." The Daredevil one was actually my first pop figure. So that was my first one, and at the same day, that's also when I got Ash as well. And from there, I got Killer Croc, and then it kind of just snowballed from there, is what I'm saying. Let's see. Gotham by Gaslight, Black Butler. I've thought about that as a crossover, yeah. Grell actually, I know a lot of people say, Grell's a he or she because he is transsexual. I remember, gender identifying wise, I think if I remember right, yeah, the creator did say that he goes, the correct pronunciation is she, but in the show they say he so many times, and I'm like, I love Black Butler so much, is she, but in the show they say he so many times, and I'm like, I love Black Butler so much, it's programmed in my brain to say he, and I know that it's the correct pronoun for Grell is she, but it's so ingrained in my brain because everyone kept saying he to Grell, so it's so ingrained in my brain. Yeah, Xanatos would be a good pop. I'm surprised he wasn't there. Demona, yeah. Maybe if they do a second series, it'll be Xanatos, but I guarantee you it'll be an exclusive, a Comic-Con exclusive, like the Broly pop. I want that freaking Broly pop, man. Also, Dead Yamcha, Cad Bane. I can't get I gotta, I know they're gonna be Hot Topic exclusives for a limited time, so I gotta, haul my ass over to Hot Topic and, give me all the pops! I gotta especially get the Broly one. But yeah, Dead Yamcha too is... oh yeah, Red Hood! That's another one that pissed me off, that's an exclusive, is Jason Todd is a pop. And I was like, motherfucker! Ugh. See, I'm trying to figure out a way to do this without fucking up my back.
should Samurai Jack get another video game like Shadow of a Coup? I'd like it. Have I seen the Watchmen movie? Yeah, I've seen it. I like it. I actually like. Actually, that's a conversation for another time. Have you seen Dragon Ball Super? Yes, I have. Dude, I want the Broly pop. Yeah, it's going to be a, for those who are unaware, it is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. But however, and I got to stress this, is that if you have a Hot Topic, if you live close to a Hot Topic, when Comic-Con starts on July 19th, those will be exclusives for the store. Broly, Black Lady from Sailor Moon, which is the evil version of Mini Moon, Cad Bane, and I know there's a few others as well, but the Jason Todd one is going to be a GameStop exclusive. So the Broly one is going to be Hot Topic as well. So I got to haul my ass all the way out to Hot Topic, and that's a far drive, guys. That is like an hour for me to get to the closest one. Have I seen Jurassic World? Yeah, I have. Seven Deadly Sins has been on my list to watch on that. Let's see. Yeah, I heard that, Cody. I was like, it's time to go. I was like, the show is gonna. Like, I fear if it goes for any longer, it might go the way of The Simpsons or SpongeBob. I go for a King Ghidorah pop. Honestly, I think that's going to be a pop very soon. I guarantee you there's going to be a King Ghidorah pop come next year when we get closer to King of the Monsters, the second legendary film, along with Mothra and another Godzilla pop. I guarantee King Ghidorah is going to get a pop. Like, they're all going to be... And the other thing is, like, they're going to be 6-inch pops or 10-inch pops. Like, you got to shell out extra money. I'm like, oh... Hondo Anaka. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a pop figure, honestly. By the way, how do we get... Let's see, Red Leaner. Hey, Red Leaner. Hey, Red. Welcome to the party, pal. Thoughts on Superman's son? I like him. I don't know why everyone else doesn't. I did watch wrestling at a point, Roarhawk, but I kind of grew out of it. I know my friend Craig, he's really obsessed with it. I can't fucking sit down right. What the fuck is wrong with me? Just reading I'm just hearing the comments. I'm like that Michael Jackson meme. I've only had a thing of popcorn. I'm surprised there isn't a Dracon pop. Skullcrawler? Maybe. That'd be cool. Sorry, I got a thing on my phone. Yeah. So I think I'm going to let this run for a little while longer. Yeah, this has actually been a great test run, actually, for everyone to show up. Thank you guys so much for showing up. This was a great little test run for a live stream. This was a lot of fun. It was so nice to actually like hang out with all you guys for a short time. I don't want to run this too long because I was like, I'm going to run out of shit to talk about. And yeah, next time I'll have a room review, or maybe I'll do that later tonight, actually. I got to do the review for Steven Universe, though. So, yeah. Maybe I got to clean my room up first. I got to like make it presentable to all you guys and keep up that illusion that I'm some kind of god to you people. I got to keep up that illusion. Because it is a total shit show. That's my life in general. It's a shit show. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits. So, but thank you guys so much, and later.